Ever pondered on a world where Nobita has no Doraemon? Let's take a moment to explore this intriguing hypothetical universe. Doraemon, the robotic cat from the future, has been an integral part of Nobita's life. He's not just a companion, but a guide, a mentor, and a friend who has helped Nobita navigate his way through life's complex maze. Doraemon, with his futuristic gadgets, has a knack for pulling Nobita out of his countless predicaments. He's helped him ace exams, ward off bullies, and even muster the courage to express his feelings to Shizuka. It's not an exaggeration to say that Doraemon's influence has been instrumental in shaping the Nobita we know and love. But what if Doraemon was never there? What if Nobita had to face the world and its challenges without his feline friend from the future? Would he still be the same Nobita? Or would his life take a different turn? Imagine, if you will, a world where our young friend must brave life's challenges on his own. Scene script, picture this. A young Nobita filled with curiosity and mischief. Nobita Nobi, a simple boy from Tokyo, is nothing short of a typical child. He's full of boundless energy, a curious mind, and a knack for finding himself in the most peculiar of situations. Yet, there's an endearing quality about him that makes his adventures captivating. From an early age, Nobita was notorious for his mischievous antics. He was known to be a daydreamer, often lost in his own world, a place filled with fantasies and unbridled imagination. His love for exploration and thirst for adventure led him to corners of his neighborhood that no other child dared to venture. Nobita's daily life was an amalgamation of joy, struggles, and learning. He was not particularly athletic or academically gifted, but he had a heart of gold and a spirit that refused to be dampened. His life was a roller coaster ride of overcoming challenges, learning from failures, and finding joy in the simplest of things. Now imagine our young Nobita without his trusty sidekick, Doraemon, the blue robotic cat from the future. Without the convenience of Doraemon's magical gadgets, Nobita would have to face his daily challenges head-on. He would have to find ways to deal with the neighborhood bully, Jian, on his own. He would have to muster up the courage to confess his feelings to Shizuka without any magical assistance. Every hurdle, every difficulty would be a test of his resilience and determination. This would be a different world for Nobita, a world where he would have to rely on his own abilities and wits to navigate through life. It would be a world where Nobita would have to grow, learn, and adapt without the safety net of Doraemon's gadgets. Nobita without a blue robotic cat fending for himself in this chaotic world. This is the image we are left with, an image of a boy who is not just a character in a popular anime, but a symbol of courage, resilience, and the indomitable spirit of childhood. Moving on, let's step into the walls of Nobita's school. In this Doraemon-less universe, the school is not just a place for learning, but also a battleground for Nobita. Without the futuristic gadgets of our feline friend, Nobita faces some real challenges. He's not the best at academics, and his athletic prowess leaves much to be desired. But remember, every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Interactions with his classmates are a mixed bag. His friends, Shizuka, Jian, and Tsuneo, add flavor to his school life, each in their own unique way. Shizuka, the voice of reason, always encourages Nobita to do his best. Jian, the school bully, is a constant hurdle, but he also inadvertently pushes Nobita to stand up for himself. Tsuneo, the show-off, often causes Nobita to feel inadequate, but also motivates him to strive for better. Without Doraemon's magical tools, Nobita learns to tackle problems head-on. Be it homework, a school project, or even a game of baseball, Nobita finds his own way to handle it. He may not always succeed, but he learns, he grows, he becomes stronger. He learns to negotiate, to strategize, to adapt, and most importantly, to be resilient. The absence of Doraemon also allows Nobita to embrace his creative side. Remember, this is the boy who loves to daydream, to weave stories, to imagine. He channels this creativity into his schoolwork, into his interactions, into his problem-solving. He may not realize it, but this creativity is his superpower, his unique trait that sets him apart. And then there are the teachers, the unsung heroes who guide him, mentor him, and at times reprimand him. They shape Nobita. They mold him into a better version of himself. They teach him not just academics, but also life lessons, lessons that stay with him long after he leaves the school. Nobita navigating the labyrinth of school life, finding his own way. Now, what happens when Nobita is left to his own devices? This is where we delve into the depths of Nobita's personal growth, a testament to his character's potential resilience and adaptability. Without Doraemon's futuristic gadgets, Nobita would be forced to face life's challenges head-on, rather than relying on quick fixes. This would inevitably lead to him becoming more resourceful. He'd need to get creative, to think on his feet, and to solve problems using the tools and resources available to him in his everyday life. This resourcefulness wouldn't just be in the physical sense, but also mentally and emotionally. Nobita would learn to navigate the complexities of life, all while developing a robust problem-solving mindset. In the absence of Doraemon, Nobita would also become more resilient. With every setback and every failure, he'd learn to pick himself up and keep moving forward. This resilience would be fueled by his experiences, his mistakes, and the lessons he'd learn along the way. He'd understand that failure isn't the end, but a stepping stone to success. And in doing so, Nobita would become stronger, tougher, and more capable of handling the ups and downs of life. Responsibility is another key aspect of Nobita's personal growth. Without Doraemon, Nobita would no longer have the luxury of shirking his duties or avoiding his problems. He'd need to face them, to own up to them, and to take responsibility for his actions. He'd learn that every decision has consequences, and that he is in control of his own life. This sense of responsibility would extend not just to his personal life, but also his relationships, his studies, and his future. In this Doraemon-less universe, we see a different Nobita. A Nobita who is resourceful, resilient, and responsible. A Nobita who faces challenges head-on, who learns from his mistakes, and who takes control of his own life. A Nobita who doesn't just survive, but thrives. Nobita growing into his own, carving his path in this Doraemon-less world. Scene script. Fast forward a few years, where do you see Nobita? Imagine a world where our young friend Nobita has grown up. He's no longer the carefree schoolboy we knew, but a man of substance and maturity. Without Doraemon's gadgets, he's had to rely on his own abilities and resourcefulness. Let's start with his career. Nobita, with his innate curiosity and love for adventure, could very well find himself in the field of scientific exploration. Perhaps he's a renowned archaeologist, unearthing the mysteries of the past. Or maybe he's a celebrated inventor, using his experiences with Doraemon's futuristic gadgets as inspiration for his own creations. But what about his personal life? We all remember the sweet, innocent love between Nobita and Shizuka. As adults, it's easy to imagine them nurturing that bond, their relationship deepening over the years. Nobita, with his kind heart and genuine nature, would make a devoted partner. And Shizuka, with her patience and understanding, would provide the perfect counterbalance to his occasional clumsiness. Let's not forget the friendships Nobita has formed throughout his life. His camaraderie with Jian and Tsuneo, despite their constant bickering, shows his ability to maintain relationships even in the face of adversity. This trait would serve him well in his future, helping him build a supportive network of friends and colleagues. And finally, the life lessons. Nobita's journey has been one of growth and self-discovery. He's learned the value of hard work, the importance of resilience, and the power of friendship. These lessons have shaped him into a stronger, more confident individual, ready to face the challenges that life throws his way. So, there you have it. A glimpse into a possible future for Nobita, a future where he's grown into a successful, well-rounded individual. A future where he's learned to navigate the ups and downs of life, not with the help of a robotic cat from the future, but with his own strength and determination. Nobita, standing tall, facing life's challenges head-on without Doraemon by his side. So what does this all mean for Nobita? Well, as we've seen, the absence of Doraemon would indeed bring a wave of challenges crashing upon Nobita's life. From his early years to his school days, Nobita would face a slew of trials that might seem insurmountable at first. But it's important to remember that these trials also serve as catalysts for his personal growth. Without Doraemon's handy gadgets, Nobita would be compelled to rely on his own resourcefulness and creativity, developing a resilience that wasn't as evident before. His future life, though filled with its own set of hurdles, would see him emerge stronger and more capable than ever, all thanks to the lessons learned from his past. In essence, while Doraemon's absence would initially seem like a curse, it would ultimately prove to be a blessing in disguise for Nobita. In the end, Nobita's journey without Doraemon is a testament to resilience and the power of the human spirit.